Welcome back. We're your hosts. I'm Chris. This is Nick. And this is the Brink Sports Podcast. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. If you're a Yankee fan, hallelujah. Ring the bells. People, they did it. They brought
Chris,
back
I'm locked in now.
same team.
I'm staring in the camera like I feel like I'm ready to go to.
They
to
brought
the
back
Bronx.
the same team that they had last year. But it's good. All things considered, you know, they needed to make that move.
Mr. Bellinger has come back to the Bronx. What do you get? 5 years,
165 million. So
165
pretty much
and
the
a half.
deal that we said he should take all along.
And I was wondering how they got him down to 5 years. They gave him a $20 million signing bonus. So $20 or $30 million signing bonus.
$20 million signing
So that's
bonus.
what probably did it. It's like there's your extra year.
Yeah.
Or somewhat.
Yep. It's like thanks, Cody.
He's
Welcome.
He's getting like 32 a year or something like that, which is fine.
Absolutely. It's a good contract for
deal for us.
both. There's an
Good deal for him.
opt-out after the third year.
It's no trade clause, I believe.
Yikes. Yeah. Really? No trade clause?
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, that's good. That's good to know. But
Team no trade clause. Is that a thing?
team no trade. No. What?
I don't know.
Why would
I
that
saw
be
no
a
trade
thing?
clause? Yeah, but
All right.
we're waiting for it. We're waiting for it. It finally happens, and at least we do have a team. You look at our projected lineup. It's not bad. Do we think we're gonna be able to beat these teams we need to in the playoffs? No, but maybe these guys struck a chord.
No, but at least now the team feels complete.
We have a left fielder.
Yes, the team, you could feel the team now. Shortstop is still a problem,
Well,
which, it's not really a problem. It's just, Caballero is going to fill in until Volpe comes back, and then we'll see how that plays out.
I'm seeing these projections of the lineup, and I know it's not going to happen, but people are putting Caballero at shortstop, which I would ride with him at shortstop over Volpe.
Yeah, I mean, if he
some
bats,
kind of platoon.
if he's gonna bat ninth and play good defense and
Yeah.
play all over, then yeah, I'll sign up for that. But I mean, that's not gonna be the case. He's gonna once Volpe comes back, he's gonna get the job. He's most likely gonna struggle.
Yeah.
But let's not talk about that. This is happy times.
Yeah, this is good, man. We have a good defensive team right now. The only real question mark is we just keep going back to shortstop, which is not too big of a question mark. Our
Yeah, I don't think
outfield is
other
solid.
I don't think other Yankee fans out there are, maybe they are, but I feel like they're not as concerned with shortstop as we are. But maybe they're just come to terms with reality that shortstop is what it is.
Yeah,
we're still kinda
but it's just frustrating because we're the New York Yankees. It shouldn't just be it is what it is situation at that position.
I agree.
But I mean, defensively we're solid. I think the front office is really banking on the strength of our rotation once we're healthy.
Yeah, a little shot to that as we got
Mm-hmm.
on the air here. The Mets signed Freddie Peralta, one of
There we go. That's good.
the key trade pieces that were out there that the Yankees could have really benefited from, and the Mets just keep on chugging right now. Their terrible offseason has turned into a pretty good one.
Pretty successful.
Yeah, so
They got Bo Bichette. I mean, they traded for Luis Robert last night. Their team doesn't look too bad.
but this is a Yankees program. We don't need to. We don't care about
Sorry,
them.
I'm just ranting.
It's all good. But yeah, no, Bellinger's going to solidify left field. He's also going to give you that flexibility for this year and for years to come, So, you're going to have a lot of outfield depth because of him.
Mm-hmm.
He could play all three positions out there, and he could also play first base. He's a guy that's going to play, a lot of games. He doesn't really get injured. He did have a couple problems last year, but they're usually soft, quick, soft tissue, quick things. Then he gets back on the field, and he's a consistent ball player, and it's something that the Yankees are lacking. So definitely a check off the board, one that they had to do. They had no choice, really. It kind of came down to both of them had no choice, which it all seemed like we said it in prior episodes. We think Bellinger is going to be back, but
it was just a matter of when.
with Tucker signing with the Dodgers, and then also Luis Robert getting traded to the Mets.
It
Bellinger
eliminates their need for him as an outfielder.
It was either really us or Toronto, and I think that's a no-brainer. He wanted to be a Yankee. He took the right deal, and yeah, let's go, man. We're the offseason started today, January 21st.
Yeah, I think now we'll see Cashman be able to like breathe and, execute those little nooks, fill those nooks and crannies that we have to do with the roster.
Dominguez is gone.
I will be so happy. I don't know why. I have nothing against Jason Dominguez.
Imagine you said that, like, if you said that, like, 3 years ago.
Oh, yeah, people would
berate you.
But we're kind of in the same situation with Spencer Jones, but we've learned from it. We're kind of just like, yo, trade him.
Yeah, you kind of already know what Dominguez is. You don't know what Jones is. Jones can still play center field potentially. He's been doing it.
Mm-hmm.
The Yankees don't think he's a center fielder. And with Grisham on a 1-year deal, and, it'd be nice to have some consistency in left field and just have Cody Bellinger be your everyday left fielder and fill in
at least for this
first
year,
base.
There won't be rotating and question marks for the outfield. And we're going to have a great outfield.
Yeah.
Like, great defense.
Yeah.
So
that's it.
And I'm excited. Like
the big sleep, the Judge.
I loved watching Bellinger
and Belly.
I love him as a Yankee. I just didn't want us to give him a 7-year deal. Yeah. And I'm excited to watch him the next 5 years.
Works out.
He's a Swiss Army knife.
Works out absolutely. Yeah. So they're going to definitely make some moves. Dominguez probably, I like the idea of getting a right-handed catcher. So if they can make that happen along with the relief pitcher, because they don't have a lot back there. They got Doval and Bednar, and then really it's, kind of some plug and play guys that they got to see who's really got it. But if they could get one of those two pieces or even a starter, I think that could really help them. And they have no use for Dominguez right now.
I would like to see Cashman because you have a lot of equity to play with Dominguez as a trade piece, and if you could really strengthen, because I'm not worrying about our starting staff. Like, we have a lot of guys.
There's some question, but there's depth.
They're banking on Cole coming back as Cole, which I'm on that boat. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, we're
Garrett
there.
Cole's a freak, but a lot of those bottom tier starters or just the young guys are going to be shifted into the bullpen. But I would like Cashman to take like the approach of which he kind of did at the deadline. Like, he got us some really like good arms there. Just it was a little rocky
at the back end.
But if you can go into the season with just great starting pitching and like what we thought our bullpen was going to be when we got those guys at the deadline, that would just be such a strength, because I think we have a slightly above average lineup right now. But if you combine that with really, really great pitching, then okay, I can see something happening here.
Yeah, well, it's you can kind of see the Yankees' vision now, right? I mean,
we have ball players that can go out and play, but we don't have all the arms.
Yeah, they won 95 games last year. They were literally the same. They had the same record as the Toronto Blue Jays. They just beat them head to head during the regular season. So, the Yankees are probably thinking, let's bolster this pitching staff. We didn't have Cole. We're gonna have all these guys together now. They might have a hidden gem in Schlittler. You're right. First time drinking water.
Forgot how to sip out of the bottle.
It's all good. It happens.
You use 2 hands.
Get you a sippy cup next time, Bubby.
All right.
All right. But yeah, I think that this really allows them to, now
move forward.
Yeah, get creative, because they have those guys coming in that are lined up, and the offense was good last year. It was the best offense in the MLB. So if they could bolster that pitching staff and, make sure everybody's solid across the board and bolster up the fundamentals, which they got better at last year, but still need some work, base running. So if they can do all that, then it's going to be good.
The more and more I think about it, the more I like our team.
Absolutely.
It's just like, you want to be spoiled, right? Like, look at the Dodgers, and I get it. That's controversial saying a Yankee fan, I want to be spoiled. But, we wanted that big splash in the offseason, but it's okay. We'll bring back Bellinger. We're going to play ball.
It took a while. It seems like it's been taking a while the last couple of years, and I think that's why us as Yankee fans have grown a little restless towards the end of, free agency here. But yeah, all in all, the move the Yankees had to make. We'll see what moves follow. Again, 5-year deal for him. Another guy in New York that signed a 5-year deal, Mr. John Harbaugh, new football coach of the New York Football Giants. Fucked that up a little bit. I wanted to say that a little bit differently, but you know what I mean. John Harbaugh is bringing football back to the G-men. Shout
Mr.
out Chris
Harbaugh,
Berman.
welcome
Shout
to
out
the
Chris
football
Berman. You
Giants.
remember Chris Berman?
Oh yeah, we love Berman.
Dude, I wish he would come back and do
He
something.
made our Super Bowl runs like more
Dan,
impactful.
get me a picture of Chris Berman up there, and let me just look
What
at
did
him for a
what did
little
he
bit.
used to do? Boom, bang. What did he used to do?
So he would do like,
Bang, right?
or no, what would he do, man?
Like when you're like taking to the house, like look at him
he
go.
could go
Yeah,
all
he
the
had-
way.
He is the GOAT.
He absolutely is the GOAT. This is my GOAT right here. Him and Stuart Scott. Also pull up Stuart Scott.
Yeah,
Once they left ESPN, it's never been
and
the same.
Berman, like
Also, the guy that he hosted the show with too is good too. The black guy. Forgot
him,
his name.
like I loved him just as much as I loved the Giants when we were won those Super Bowls. It was just like the G-man, like he was along for the ride.
Nobody
dude.
circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, he was a
He's
GOAT, man.
Great.
He should come back.
I'm surprised he hasn't got to deal with
He still
one of
does
the
stuff.
stream-
he still does
Amazon
stuff.
Prime, or Prime
Oh, yeah.
Video or something.
He probably doesn't want to. He's made all of his
he's probably
money.
done.
Oh man, he should though. Yeah, and then Stuart Scott.
Yeah, Stuart Scott was great. That's when ESPN was really. We used to watch ESPN,
Mm-hmm. ESPN fell off.
Sports
We're better
Center.
than ESPN though.
But
yeah, really excited about Johnny, man. We said it. This was the move that they needed to go out and make. Everybody was saying it, and they got it. They got their guy, a guy that's going to come in and instantly demand respect from day one, something that the Giants have been missing since Tom Coughlin. And, they couldn't go the route of hiring one of these first-time guys
yeah, it just
or a guy
wasn't
that's
gonna
been
happen.
there and hasn't had success. They had to go out and get this guy, and they did it. And it's one of the greatest days in Giants football history.
It's. I talk about this all the time. Every off season, it's the same thing. It's they made these moves. We got this guy. Maybe we'll win 5-6 games. We'll be able to take a step in the right direction. But now it's like the proof is in the pudding. You don't go and get Harbaugh and don't have more success. We're gonna be an established team in the league in the next 1 or 2 years.
Yeah, absolutely.
which I look forward to.
Yeah, we said it. I said it, this increases their playoff odds dramatically. Look at the Giants' playoffs odds. Could we get it?
It is.
We'll check on that. People think that's crazy, and people love to hate on the Giants just because they've been such a disaster as of recent. And, people like to point to that fact that John Harbaugh, didn't have a great season with the Ravens this year, but he still went 8-9, and he had his team in it to the last game, and I'll sign up for that compared to what we had
any New York football fan
any
would
day of the
sign up
week.
for that.
Yeah, exactly. So, their odds are definitely going to increase. What do we have here? Early odds and predictions are generally low with some betting their win total around 8.5.
That's crazy.
That's with not doing anything but adding John Harbaugh. And think about the moves that are to come. I mean, he said in his press conference, if you don't have guys, Joe, here on the roster, talking to Joe Shane, the general manager, get him off the team. He didn't say it like that. I'm
He said if you
paraphrasing.
don't have guys that love football,
Right.
they're gonna go play for some.
Right, they're not going to like it
because you
here.
need to love football.
Right. You're not going to like it here if you don't love football. And that's what the Giants have been missing. I'm sure every Giants fan, and if there's Giants fans out there that are nitpicky and like, oh, this guy sounds like a coach, is like, dude, that's what they need. They don't have somebody in there because these guys that are trying to do it and trying to act like a coach like that, but they're not really, they don't have the cachet to back it up, These guys in the NFL,
Yeah, I mean, look at
they're
Daboll.
millionaires, they're doing their own thing. They don't have to listen. Well, they do. They should, but, it's hard.
Yeah, they can check out when the season's a bust.
Right.
Like every past coach we've had at one point just lost the team. And then we get tortured with the even worse catastrophe on the field.
Mm-hmm.
You know that's not the case, and it's really a clean slate. It's a fresh start. He's going to bring in the coaching staff he wants, guys he trusts. He's going to run the team the way he's been running his team for 18 years, and there's going to be success that comes from it.
Yeah, I mean, the guy was a coach of the Ravens for 18 seasons. That doesn't happen in the NFL. The longest tenured coach in the NFL right now is, I think it's Sean McVay.
Is it?
And Kyle Shanahan? No, it's Andy Reid.
Yeah,
but then it's Kyle Shanahan.
It was Harbaugh and Tomlin, but now they're both
right. They're both out now. So, yeah, he did a tremendous job. The team was in it every year. He won a Super Bowl, got to AFC Championship games. Obviously, it wasn't how I'm sure he wanted it to go, and Ravens fans and the Ravens organization wanted it to go. But at the end of the day, after doing it for that long, you're not going to win every year, and all you could really ask for, and time runs its course, and all good things have to come to an end, and it was just time. It was time for the Ravens to move on.
And it was perfect timing for us.
Exactly. The Giants needed them, and here we go.
The way I look at it is like, no discredit to Lamar Jackson. He's a talented player. But I think that us having Jackson Dart, I'm not saying off the bat Jackson Dart's better than Lamar Jackson, but I think from what I saw this year, Lamar Jackson doesn't have the arm talent that Jackson Dart has.
Yeah.
And the Ravens have been in it similarly to the way the Bills have been in it, and I'm not putting it all on Lamar Jackson, but a lot of times it's just that bad turnover. There was a bad stretch, I believe in Jackson Dart. I believe in John Harbaugh, and I think he's going to have more success with the Giants.
It's a quarterback and coach league, and the Giants got both. Something they haven't had since.
Oh, that's a little.
Kobe went down again.
Our Kobe poster in the back just went down. That's.
Why you gotta do him dirty like that?
That's just terrible.
It was a layup. It's a layup.
Kobe's
I'm on fire.
Kobe's always up, man. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, no.
Doesn't matter.
Kobe knows how I feel about him.
But yeah, it's a good time to be a Giants fan. We were driving in Staten Island the other day, and we were listening to the press conference and just loved everything he had to say. He oddly sounds like Joe Biden for some reason.
Don't say that.
No, I'm not trying to make the comparison to bring him down, but he kind of sounds similar. And I saw clips and people commented the same thing, so I know I'm not crazy.
You saw people say that he sounded like Joe Biden?
Yeah, it's not a dig on him because he could put together sentences, but
his cadence, kind of.
Yeah, just a little bit. They might be like, where's John Harbaugh from? And you know what I really like? I like what he said. I love the whole thing about approaching each day with the most enthusiasm possible. And
say it.
What do you say? I can't quote it.
Attack each day with an enthusiasm unknown to mankind.
Ooh, I'm gonna memorize that and say that every day.
Ohio.
He's from Ohio.
Yeah.
Joe Biden's from what?
Toledo.
Joe Biden's from Delaware.
No, not really too close. But and then he also said, not to get off the rails here. He also said he was referring to his dad a lot, which as a football fan, I just connected to that. And they're a football family, like Jim Harbaugh, John Harbaugh,
that makes you feel good.
Their dad has so much influence on them still, even though they're both greatly successful coaches in the league and established. He said, he's how I knew we had good players and why I like the way the Giants play and these guys on the team play is my dad told me. He's like, have you been watching the Giants, watching film? He's like, yeah, I've been watching. He's like, you see how those guys get off on the ball and this. And just him saying that, it just, I don't know, it really clicked with me. And
yeah, because football is a thing that's passed on. We're Giants fans because of Dad.
Of course.
We watch football on Sundays with Dad, and we rooted and saw those 2 Super Bowls. And it's good to know that your head football coach, shares the same kind of love for football. Obviously, you expect that these guys love football, but for him to say that and the whole emphasis on the New York Football Giants, man, it was just it was really a great day. like, and I say it literally, like it's going to be, no, it is, because you're gonna see, but it's one of the best days in the history of the New York Giants.
Yeah, I mean, some people will probably try and give you shit for that, but
Let them.
yeah, I mean, time will tell. And for the first time in a long
You gonna
time,
take that over the helmet catch?
No, I said one of.
Okay.
Yeah. Obviously, no. Winning a Super Bowl is trumps it, but
one of the
it's up there, dude. We're gonna have some fun.
for the first time in a very long time, like our season just ended, right? There's still playoffs, whatever. But usually when football ends, the Giants are out. I'm good. Like, all right, we'll see what happens. Wait till next year. For the first time in a really long time, I can't wait until the start of the season,
Oh yeah, it can't come.
which
soon
is
enough.
such a like it's just relighting the fire for a Giants fan, man.
Absolutely.
I love it.
It was incredible. Yeah. I'm gonna give my win prediction right now. I'm gonna go ahead and say the Giants. I was talking with my friends the other day. They're gonna win 11 games.
If we win 11 games,
Or 11 games.
that would be phenomenal.
Calling it now. Go ahead.
If we win 11
Roast
games,
me.
we're going to the playoffs.
Of course we are.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
I think like to hold Harbaugh to a standard, you should. And this is a Giants fan speaking. Other fans in the league and football fans are gonna laugh at this because we've been a laughingstock. But to hold Harbaugh accountable, we should expect to make the playoffs next year.
Yeah.
If we fall short and in a good effort, I'll still be okay with that.
Realistically,
But you
what
wanna
I,
expect
what I
playoffs.
want ultimately, obviously, is a Super Bowl, then playoffs. But what I really want to see, which is realistic, in the terms of probably what everybody's thinking, is I want to be playing meaningful games in December and
Yeah,
into
dude.
January with a shot to go to the playoffs.
Oh,
I want to be in the hunt. I want to be on the in the hunt graphic
And dude,
on November 28th. That's
Dude.
where I want to be.
I'll tell you right now, dude. Jackson Dart's got ice in his veins. You get that guy in a playoff game.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
That's the only thing about Jackson Dart's game that I saw last year that I was like, because when it came down to like, you got to make a throw, Jackson, he overthrew some guys.
That's okay.
He got a little cautious in the pocket. Rookie comes with it, but I don't think that's going to be a problem because he plays so well, throughout the
and
game.
He's gonna be in the best situation he's been in. His rookie year was a mess. It started out as messy, and then it got worse and worse. Where he's gonna start out stable. He's gonna start out knowing this is the offense he's gonna be working in years to come.
Yeah, and he's gonna have guys and coaches that want to be there and that
it's gonna be great.
are gonna be up to the par with his talent, and that could
dude.
he's got to rally these guys, but they got to be willing to be rallied. So it's gonna be good. Johnny Harbaugh, next head coach of the New York Football Giants. Let's go. Free agency can't come soon enough. The draft can't come soon enough because more guys like Harbaugh are to come. He's gonna bring them with him. So let's go. We got NFL playoffs to go over. Wild weekend, NFL Divisional Playoffs, one of the best weekends of sports. Turned out to be a good one. Had some really good games. Had some doozers. Is that a word?
Doozies.
Doozies.
I just really, I didn't. My playoff picture, it looked so good, and now like I don't like how it looks.
I think I'm in it.
Not even in terms of like my bracket. I mean, CJ Stroud, it just wasn't his day. He said it wasn't his day. He played awful.
CJ Stroud. But it's not even the word to describe it.
Embarrassing.
I saw something that if he spiked the ball on every snap for the whole game, he would have a higher QBR than he finished with.
That's rough. He should read that. He needs to hear that.
Yeah.
Hold him accountable. I mean, he was just he was lost, dude. And I mean, that's just a testament to the level of play in this league because CJ Stroud has had some stints where he looked great. Like I thought he was a solid quarterback. And then you just have these games where you just look lost, dude. He's scrambling out of the pocket and just lobbing the ball up. Just like, dude, either take the sack or throw it away. Like,
he's
a playoff game here. What are we doing?
Unfortunately, he's gonna be working at IKEA in about 3 years. So,
I could see him being more like a T-Mobile, like working at one of those phone stores. 'Cause they always
T-Mobile.
have, like,
I could see him like at Taco Bell, like one
Probably
of
in
those
the commercial.
visors. You know?
Yeah, he could pull off a visor.
Yeah.
But I really wanted to see the Texans' defense against the Patriots. I don't know. I really liked the matchup.
It was a terrible game. Both the teams were turning the ball over left and right. The Patriots really didn't even play that good. If C.J. Stroud was even half competent, they probably win that game because the defense for the Texans was just that good. But yeah, before we we could get into that game. I'm sure you guys have seen it. You know, the games that we really want to not get into fully, but just go over what happened. Obviously, is the controversy in the Bills versus Broncos game, and then the late night dramatics on the last game on Sunday between the Bears and the Rams. But before we do that, we put in the bracket. Before the playoffs started, let's take a peek, see how we're doing.
This is mine.
I think so.
Yeah, this is mine. I mean, I did have the NFC correct.
You have the NFC correct so far. You picked, yeah.
The AFC, I saw it differently. Yeah. I mean, after that, I don't know what week it was where the Rams played Seattle, but that was like the game of the year to me, and like you just knew they were going to meet in the playoffs.
Yeah,
again.
it was happening.
And I mean, the way I break it down is the NFC Championship is going to be the game of the year if they both go out there and play their best football. And, you know, it's kind of like, not to jump forward, but like, I think the Bills got robbed on that play, on that call. Not even, it's not even like, you know, it's like guilty until proven, innocent until proven guilty. Like, they didn't even review the play.
Yeah.
It's in overtime. You know the coaches can't challenge. That's a play that has to be reviewed.
Absolutely.
At least just review it. Get it right. You know?
Yeah, it was ridiculous, and there was, you know, we were sitting there, and we were just like, they're not going to review it.
We were celebrating. We thought they're in
Dan's
field goal
pulling
range.
it up now, you know. I mean, when you look at the slow-mo, I hope they play the slow-mo here.
I mean,
It's the farthest thing away from an interception. Like,
he's
he's
got
the ball,
He has
comes
possession.
down,
Yeah,
hits
he's
it,
down right there.
and then rips it out of his hand, rolls over,
Yeah,
and runs into his own end zone and starts celebrating, and then that's it. Buffalo Bills offense is off the field. The Broncos offense comes on, and that's the game. And then they get bailed out by 2 more penalties.
It was like a sick joke.
Their starting quarterback breaks his ankle on the second to last play.
Ball don't lie.
And
Ball
it's-
don't lie.
Yeah. No, that you know what? That's what they get. Not to like I don't want to sound malicious or anything.
But you know, people say, "Oh, they rigged it," but who said this? Skip Bayless, I think. Why would they rig it for the Broncos? You know what I mean?
the only
you're
the,
rigging
the
it, you're
only way
rigging
they would rig it is for the like if Vegas was rigging it like for the money because there was a lot of money on the Bills.
Like the Bills are going to sell more tickets in the AFC Championship than the Broncos.
No, yeah, if the NFL is rigging it, they're not going to want the Broncos there.
But
But if Vegas is, you know.
yeah, I don't know. It's just
So Dan and I were discussing this play before.
I don't like this video though.
He fumbles it, Dan.
play it.
It's breaking it down.
Oh.
I'll fast forward.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is one of the crucial parts of this game because, you know, they ended up losing by how many?
Hold on, give me a second.
What did they end up losing by? 3?
I
Yeah.
don't think I
Yeah, it
saw
was a
this
field
play.
goal.
Yeah, ended up losing by 3.
No,
yeah,
that's a fumble.
It's a fumble. He wasn't trying to lateral it. But, you know, this could have been crucial if he just gets down there. I understand, you know,
Yeah,
He's,
you're in your own end there. You can't be fumbling the ball.
but they pick up the ball and they go up 10 and, you know, ultimately it you know,
cost them.
it could have helped them.
I will say that one play that Josh Allen made, he was getting pressure. He broke the pocket, and then he kind of like went to run the ball, and right before the line of scrimmage, he like backhand flipped it to the tight end. I think
Yeah.
that was a phenomenal play. Like that was crazy.
Yeah,
and
if
to
you
have
ask
the
him-
balls to do that
Yeah.
in that situation in the game, like it made me nervous. It was crazy.
Yeah, if you ask me, I mean, there's one other quarterback I take over Josh Allen in the NFL, and that's Patrick Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, he's electric to watch, and it sucks because, you know, he's been through so many of these
I feel
battles,
for him, man. I really
and
do.
just gut wrenching losses. Something's got to give.
I mean, personally, I think it's because, dude, he hasn't had a talented number one receiver since Stephon Diggs. You know.
He
Why don't you
hasn't,
get
but
him
I mean,
some-
even then, he still hasn't won. So what is it?
Yeah,
It's probably
that's a
the
good argument.
coaching. I mean, you could go to that next, and that's what the Bills think because they fired him. Sean McDermott,
Yeah,
their
he
head
was
coach.
He was very forward about it too. He's basically said, the owner of the Bills, like, this is because of what happened in the game. Like, we're firing him, not like,
Yeah,
like
which I
this
think
and
is
that.
unfair, because at the end of the day, he's not out there playing. The guys out there are playing. If Josh Allen connects on that, if the call gets overturned, like if the Bills lose in the AFC Championship game, does he still get fired, or does he just get
That's what
fired
I'm
because he
saying.
lost
I
that
mean,
game?
You got fired because of a bad call, because you would have been okay if you went to the AFC Championship and lost. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it could just be like they're all fed up over there. They're tired of losing.
I think
It's been this way since the '90s. They can't get over the hump.
Yeah, the Bills have it rough, man. At least, no. I mean, it's. Some would argue you'd rather be the Giants and be shitty than go that far and get heartbroken every year, which, I mean, pick your poison. But,
Yeah, they're both terrible.
But what I was gonna say is, I mean, on calls like that, the league should really address those after the fact, right? You
I don't
should
know if
put out
anything
a
was ever said.
statement as to why there wasn't a review. There was clear, the official on the field had a great look on the play, like, and explain the rules. Like, don't leave it to these analysts and former referees and this and that. Like, they should set it straight so there's no argument.
Yeah, at
because
least
in
with
my
that.
eyes, I think that was a bad call. I could be wrong. I might not know all the rules.
No, it was a bad call. I mean, at least with that, it gives the fans at least a little like, okay, hey, yeah, we know.
This is what it was.
Instead, it makes it look like, okay, you guys were rigging this game.
Yeah, and you don't say anything, you look more guilty.
Yeah.
And then in the next game, Sunday night, the same exact play happens. You call them down.
Yeah, the similar play happened with Devontae Adams. Grabbed the ball and kind of rolled over him. Dan's got it here. Kid's clutch. Here we go. Stafford takes the
crazy that
snap,
you had
goes over the
such a
middle.
similar
Devontae
play.
Adams comes down with it. Number 29 for the Bills. Same number, evidently.
You know what
ironically.
I think? You know what I think it was? I think it's that, like, there he catches the ball and, like, he has the ball. He has possession more clearly, and in the Bills call, the defender got his hand in there. So I don't know if the rule is that, he doesn't have possession because the defender partially has possession. Then you have to fight for possession.
Yeah, they're they're definitely different, but
It's a
how
little bit
close
more
they
clear.
were and how controversial the other one definitely, brought some more eyeballs to this one. But I think the true difference between the two was
Is
that
the knee down.
the knee down, and the other guy, you couldn't really see the ball as well in Brandon Cook's case. And he hit the ground ass first. So, and it was kind of hard to tell when the ball came out, when he actually lost possession.
Mm-hmm.
But like we're saying, and like I think everybody was saying, it should have at least been reviewed.
That's my thing. You got to do your due diligence, especially in overtime, because coaches don't have a right to challenge.
And it sucks that it happened to the Bills because the Bills have been screwed like this, a couple times now.
Yeah, and I mean, you think back to just to like food for thought when they, in that Rams versus Seahawks game when they reviewed that extra point. I mean,
Oh, the 2-point conversion?
yeah, the 2 point. You're willing and go out and stick your neck out to review that, but you don't review that in a playoff
It
game.
makes you think, man. It really
That's
does
wild to me.
sometimes.
That's wild to me.
It really does. We're not going to get into that because then there's no reason we're even here. But
Yeah, but it's exciting. I mean, apparently Jarrett Stidham can hang, dude.
no.
Sean Payton's talking him up.
Yeah, well, what is he going to do? Talk him down? This guy sucked till he got no shot.
It kind of stinks. I think whoever wins the NFC Championship is going to win the Super Bowl. Also because I don't want like Patriots fans don't deserve another Super Bowl,
The Patriots,
especially with another quarterback.
I'll say it. I mean, like, I'm going to sound crazy, but prospectively, they aren't that good. You know,
People have been saying it all year.
they played like the offense played not that great. They did enough to get it done, but I think it's unfortunate because if the Bills are going up against this Patriots team, it's not even a discussion,
That would have
dude.
just been,
There's
that's
too
what-
much firepower on the Bills offense. You know, the Patriots can't hang.
That's what I wanted to see. That's why I'm a little, I don't like the way the playoff pictures turned out. But the NFC is that game is going to be very entertaining.
I'm rooting for the Broncos in the AFC, definitely.
Oh yeah,
Could we go to my bracket real quick? Because I think I'm holding true.
you did have the Broncos. I remember that.
Let's go Broncos.
Holy shit!
Let's go Rams.
You just didn't have. You just didn't.
I just didn't have the
get
Texans. Yeah.
Wow, you almost had a perfect bracket, but I don't know.
Should've
I don't
put
think
some
the
money
Broncos
on
are going
this.
to make it. But you know,
Damn.
it'll
Got
be
the
fun.
same jersey on.
It'll be fun. The Bills game really ruined my parlays.
Yeah, me too. Took me out of everything.
Yeah, it took me out.
Yep. Sucks. Should have went with my gut though. Should have went with my intuition,
Yeah,
my
we should have
instinct.
bet. We should have literally bet all these games.
We should. I'm betting the Broncos this week. Let's ride.
Let's try.
Broncos country.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Absolutely will. Let's get into this game real quick because this game was bonkers. I mean, the Bears
Oh, yeah.
have been doing it all year where they don't play good football the first 3 quarters and then they give you a heart attack in the 4th quarter. And I'm not even a Bears fan. But that last play, unfortunately, it's going to be a little bit forgotten. But the last play in regulation for the Bears to tie the game up was incredible. I mean, my jaw was on the fucking ground.
Yeah.
It was nuts. Dan, could you pull up the
Yeah,
play?
when
Caleb
a play
Williams to Cole
When a
Kmet.
play like that happens, you just think they have to win this game. There's no, you can't.
It
lose
was
this
trending that way. I mean, I was shocked.
game. Yeah.
I was shocked that the Rams actually did it because it felt like,
Well, I
just
mean,
from watching football, like you feel it like this, the Bears are going to win this game. I mean, it's 4th and 4, game on the line right here, right?
on like the 15, 27 seconds left.
Around the 15, they're going for it. Snaps the ball. Blitz is coming. Just
This is
takes
cra-
it all the
He
way
runs
back to the 40.
yards.
Hucks it up. Boom.
Oh,
Tie game.
man.
That's just a botch on the freaking D-back right there, dude.
Yeah, well,
Like-
the other
Oh,
guy was saying
yeah.
that was a push off. It probably was a
Oh,
push off.
yeah. But, I mean, this stuff kind of happens in these big moments. You know, you got to, like, on that guy's part, you got to be ready for that at all times. Like, the game is on the line for the other team.
Yeah, no,
But-
that's
If the Bears go on and win this game,
Sean McVay's
this is
face.
the best moment
I would
for
say this
Bears
scramble
fans
is
ever.
the highlight, though, not the catch.
Oh yeah, I mean he turned a
He
a
just
15-yard touchdown into a 40-yard touchdown.
He just kind of booked it. He just was like, "Oh, you're coming. I'm gonna run back 30 yards and throw the ball."
Yeah,
He didn't even like run to the side.
Bears fans definitely walked away from that game, even though it was heartbreaking. You got to feel good because this kid's good. He
Yeah,
had some bad plays. He ultimately threw the interception, which was kind of DJ Moore's fault. If you go ahead and really look at it, I don't really fault Caleb Williams for that. It was an early down, so he could have really got rid of the ball and not threw it there because it was tight. But is this it here?
I think it's another recap.
No, I think
though.
this is it. This is actually it.
yeah. They were almost in field goal range.
Yeah.
Next score wins.
You blue balling us, Dan?
You
Hold
play
on.
it?
It's another freaking recap.
Oh.
There it is. There it goes, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 2nd and 8. He's got a lot of time.
I mean, he could even break the pocket here. if
Oh,
he
it's a
doesn't have it.
freaking recap. Yeah, DJ Moore is running out towards the
Yeah,
end.
You see it on
towards
this
the end
angle.
zone.
DJ Moore wasn't being as aggressive as he should have been.
Yeah, look, see, he's throwing into all that space right there.
The corner was just more aggressive. He was on the ball. And DJ Moore kind of gives up on the play.
He's reading his eyes, but a DJ Moore screens him with his body and goes more towards the flat there. You see where he tailed off there?
I mean, as a receiver, you got to know to run to that space. I do think he overthrew it a little bit.
It wasn't the best throw, but DJ Moore didn't give him even a chance.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, he
the
slowed
defensive
down
back
by
had
midfield.
his eyes on Caleb Williams.
He did, right there. He was dogging
DJ
him.
Moore didn't.
Yeah, and a great freaking catch, too. Like, that's
Yeah,
not
that
an
was a
easy
great play.
catch. That's not like something that was just like
Great play.
easy to do. Yeah, you could easily drop that.
Whatever, man. I mean, I'm more excited to watch Stafford go out there with the Rams, then I would have been the Bills.
Yeah, no.
So
the Bears, you mean?
sorry.
Yeah, no. Great season for the Bears. Good
Yeah,
playoffs.
if you're a Bears fan, you got to be happy.
Except for that, I mean, the Seahawks blew out the Niners. That wasn't even we won't even talk about that.
One of the only games I
that
bet
game
on.
and the Texans Patriots game were kind of like but the other two were great, and we got more coming. We'll see who holds the right to host their respective conferences in the Super Bowl. And I think, it's going to be what I said. It's going to be Denver, and it's going to be L.A. I think Stidham, maybe they find a way to get it done.
You're rolling with Stidham.
I'm rolling with JD.
You're stimming with Stidham.
JS.
All right.
J Smooth.
I mean, dude, I don't want to see the, like I said, like Patriot, like you don't have Tom Brady, and then suck for a little bit, draft one guy, then you draft your next guy, and now you're back in the Super Bowl. You win. That's not.
No, it's not how.
I don't want to see that.
How it works.
It's not. This is the NFL, buddy.
No.
This doesn't go this way.
It's not happening. You're not that guy, pal.
You're not that guy. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
But
we'll see
overall,
how
it's
it
been
all
fun.
unfolds this Sunday. I think both games are on Sunday, which is good.
Thank God.
Football should be played on Sunday. I don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
just exciting to have exciting news to bring to BSP
Yeah, it was
Radio.
good. It was good to get on this episode and really, be happy about something instead of speculating and full of misery.
Yeah, and more things will be happening. We're getting closer to opening day.
Yeah, absolutely. We got no live calls this week, but drop an email down in the comments. Let us know your sports takes.
Drop an email.
Or drop an email and we'll email you.
Or just comment. Just comment.
Yeah, comment.
Yeah, you don't gotta make.
Chat it up. Chat it up.
Drop your
Let us
takes.
know who you think is going to the Super Bowl. Let us know what you think about John Harbaugh being the head coach of the Giants, and Cody Bellinger's back in pinstripes. We'll see what other moves the Yankees go ahead and end up making, if any. No, I got to stop being so negative, dude.
There'll definitely be more moves.
They will be.
They're not done.
They will be. They
They're
have
not
to.
done.
They have to.
And I have a feeling we're gonna like them.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, or go ahead and follow the Instagram, TikTok.
Yeah, leave a like, comment, share. I mean,
Yeah, appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Exciting things are happening in the sports world. And, we'll be back next week. Before we leave, just want to give a shout out to our producer, Dan. Also, our brother, James, who's also accommodating him behind the mic.
Whoa.
Making sure we look good, sound good, feel good. And he's also the co-host of the How We Doing podcast,
how we
which
doing, baby?
has got some things in store, some things coming up.
Yeah, if you got some
So-
extra time and you've digested all this Brink madness, go check out our mother page of How We Doing Productions. Check
Our
out
mother
the pod.
podcast.
Our mother pod. It's not our sister pod. It's our mother pod.
Yes.
That's the home. So go check it
Remember,
out. It's fun
hug
stuff
your-
on there.
Hug
Good
your
banter.
mother too.
Good
Tell
times.
her that you love her.
Yes, and we love you. Hope you have a great week. Hope we go through a lot more sports news and action and more to report next week. I have a feeling we're gonna have a couple sneaky trades from Cashman now. Feel like they're pulling all nighters, in the office. They're going to work now.
That's it.
Because
Bring back Costanza.
It was really, pinned on whether we bring back Belly or not.
Yeah.
What'd you say? Bring back what?
Costanza. They need that kind of
get
rabid
Costanza.
energy in the stadium again.
Yeah, we got to be.
He would be
gone.
Cashman's
We
worst
gotta be
nightmare,
gone.
dude. He would be Cashman's worst nightmare, George
I don't
Costanza.
think Cashman's a calzone guy, like Steinbrenner was.
No, Cashman definitely.
Well,
Cashman
Easter egg for
definitely
ya.
eats salads with walnuts and apples in them,
Yeah,
and like
with not even balsamic, like oil and
raspberry,
vinegar.
like fucking bullshit.
Yeah, he's probably on a keto diet or something.
Probably.
I know there's an AI edited video of Brian Cashman talking about his keto diet.
We gotta go. Too much screen time. We'll see you guys next week on
All
the
right.
Brink Sports
See you
Podcast.
guys.
Peace.
Brought to you by How We Doing Productions.